Hey guys, welcome to Traditional Bow Hunting Wilderness Podcast. This is Jason Samkoviak. Today we're going to be talking about what I think is the ultimate hunting outfit that you can use from early season all the way through late season and everything that you need there. And it's a very simple one, and I'll give it some alternates as we go, but let's talk about it for a second. First off, as far as your insulation layers, these are one of the most important things, yet on the same note, they don't have to be fancy kind of stuff on here. Sorry, my wife's got one of those incense things going over there. But, so for your insulation stuff or your base layers like that, you wear whatever you want to. These are 20-year-old Rocky thermals, and I bought a ton of them. Okay, they're a heavyweight thermal. You can see they're very thick. You know, good heavyweight thermal. But I'll go in the early season, I'll not wear thermals, and I'll just wear like a t-shirt like this. I wear cotton underwear and cotton socks. You don't wear what you want, but that's what I always wear regardless. But I will wear these thermals are how I kind of regulate stuff. I got a pair of pants here somewhere too, like this. So I'll wear these thermals. I also will wear polypropylene or polyester sweatpants and things too. They work great too. But anyway, these thermals I'll wear, you know, if I need to, I'll put on one pair. If I need more, I'll put on two pairs, sometimes even up to three pairs of these when I get into the, you know, the negative degree temperatures, still wearing the same outer layers and outfits I'm going to show you. One outfit basically, but I will regulate my, how, you know, much insulation I need by these. Like I said, no pair, one pair, two pair, or three pair of these. That's how I do it. Okay, you choose whatever you want to do there. But I mean, I got a ton of these. I probably have 30 shirts, and I probably have 30 pairs of these. And like I said, I bought them. You know, they were on Walmart clearance years ago. I mean, you can see how beat up these things are. I mean, they've been through the ringer, but they just never fail, and they work like a champ. This one's even got rips and holes in it. I mean, I'm never giving them up. They're just, and I still got like 15 of them in packages I haven't even opened yet. And I live in Georgia. Go figure that out. But I do a lot of Midwestern hunting. But these thermals, or any equivalent. Don't think you got to go spending, you know, $100 on a thermal top and $100 on a thermal bottom. These are fine. These work perfect. What are they? They're just fleece and, does it say on here? 100% polyester. These are 100% polyester. You know, they work fantastic. They're just incredible. So they work. But again, that's your insulating base layers. Next thing we're going to do, though, is if it gets cold, too, I am a huge fan of a two-vest system when it's cold. So what I'm going to do with that, it's warm in here, so I'm not going to get dressed up and all that. But say I had that on, if I want another layer, I'll put on a vest like this. This is just a Bass Pro Shop knockoff vest kind of thing, but it's a thicker fleece one. And I'll put this on like this, and over top of that as another insulating factor. What I like about an insulator for a vest is it doesn't restrict my arms. I'm a traditional bow hunter, and I don't want all this bulk on my arms. And my arms don't get that cold, so I'm not worried, but my body does. So you want some insulation on your body. Something like this is going to work fantastic without adding bulk to my arms. If I already have one or two of these shirts on, and then this, plus the jacket I'm going to have, my arms are going to be completely warm. So I got no worries whatsoever. So that's my opinion here. But this one does not have to be wind resistant or water resistant or nothing like that. It's a $20 vest. It's nothing fancy, but it does a really good job. And it's a thicker one. You know, it's got a whole another layer up here. It's just good and thick, and it works very well for an insulating layer underneath my outer garment. So I will use this as a key piece for me throughout the season, is to use this as an insulator. So all of these ones that you're seeing here, all of this stuff is basically insulation layers that everything here is some sort of insulation stuff. Now the outer stuff, simplicity works fantastic. Yes, you can have, especially if you're using like I am and layering with different insulation layers, then your outer layer can be the same one throughout the entire season. Now, there are two parts of that never change for me. One of them is this jacket right here. This is the Columbia Ascender jacket. Okay, I have a bunch of them. Okay, this color here works great too. Works fantastic. Early season, it's a little darker one. It's one of the first ones I bought. But it works great. Killed a lot of animals in just this jacket. Have a lighter gray one here, works fantastic, and I just picked up this green one when I was in Tennessee at the Columbia outlet because it was on sale for $49. This one's not quite an Ascender because the sleeves are different. the Ascender has a Velcro cuff on there, where this one, which is, other than that, is almost the same, has got like an elastic cuff. Not sure how much I like that. I didn't know it when I bought it, but I like it. I think, yeah, see, this one does not have a pocket, and I think the Ascender does, right? Did the Ascender have a pocket on there? I'm pretty sure. I've never used it if it did. Yeah, the Ascender's got a pocket here, right on the chest here too, where this one does not, but it doesn't have a name, and I don't know what model it is, so I got no information on it, but it was at a Columbia outlet. But other than that, they feel exactly the same, 100% identical. So I'm calling it an Ascender jacket, even though it's not. But that cuff is, like I said, is a little different. When I put this one on, which has been through the wash 500 times, but as far as that, but see, you know, it's, that cuff is nice and tight right there, and I like that. That one has never yet been washed, so I'm not sure. I'm assuming that'll probably get better. But when I put this one on, it's the whole jacket seems a little bigger because, again, it's never been washed. But, you know, you can see the difference there in that cuff. Whether it works or not, we'll see, but it's not a big deal either way. Either way, the Columbia Ascender jacket is, I'll show you the real one here, the real Ascender, but this jacket is very water resistant. It is very water resistant and very wind resistant. That's what I love about it. It is not thick, okay? It is not thick at all. It is a soft shell jacket. It is quiet, okay? And it is very, very comfortable. And then, like I said, it keeps you warm as far as keeping the wind out pretty well. It's not windproof like a rain gear is, but it's very wind resistant, very water resistant, okay? So it works out good. I love that it does not have a hood. And I love that the fact that you can warm up in the neck all the way up with this, and it keeps your neck warm. Does a fantastic job of that. Everything about this jacket is perfect, including the price. They're like 69 bucks, 79 bucks usually, and it's incredible. Very, very good jacket. I've made videos on this coat, what, 6, 7, 8 years ago. Still wearing them today. Love them. And these things, this jacket has hung hundreds and hundreds of stands. No wear. Look at that. I mean, look at the wear, you know, from wrapping around trees and grabbing trees. I mean, the jacket's incredible. Okay, this exact one. Not a new one, not anything like this, but this jacket. So the Ascender jacket, actually we're going to leave that on for a second, but I can wear this just like this over a t-shirt like I would on a 60-degree day or 50-degree day, and I can hunt with this like this. Even a 40-degree day, I can hunt just like this and be completely content. I don't need anything else on. Now, if I want to, if it gets colder, I start layering underneath of this, okay? This is just big enough, and it's got enough stretch to it, like most soft shells do, that I can fit 3 thermals and that vest under here. Now, when I do, it's stretched tight and, you know, it's there, but I have enough room in here to be able to do that. And since I only have 2 layers of thermals, or 3 on my arms, I'm not overdoing this jacket. So it works fantastic. So worst case, on freezing cold days, I have 3 thermal shirts. I have that vest underneath this on. I'm warm. Okay, I'm really warm. Then we also have the other option, which is a good quality vest over top. Another one. This is one of my all-time favorites. I love this vest. I've been wearing it now for, what, 6, 7 years. It's incredible. This is the KUIU Guide Vest. I straight up love it. It's not expensive, and it's awesome. But it's very wind resistant, very water resistant. Not waterproof, but very water resistant. We put this on over top of this. Now we also add in that camo factor if you're into the camo aspect, and now you have camo. Woohoo! Look at that. You got camo on. Everything is all good. I don't care about camo, so I'm not worried about my arms or anything like that. But it does break everything up if you want it. And I do got gloves in my pocket here. Like I said, it's the one I wear. But you can see how nice this is and how this adds that other layer of protection. So I got double water repellency, double wind resistance, and all the insulation factor, and not the bulk on my arm when I'm there for me to shoot and be able to move and have that mobility. So this outfit with those insulating layers, top-wise, will take me into the sub-zero temperatures. We're talking into the -5, -8 degrees, -10 degrees. I can hunt in those kind of conditions in this top setup because I have the wind resistance in here. I have the warmth. I have the bulk of the layers underneath there for the insulating factor, trapping all that dead air, and it just works really good. And yet, it's so versatile that I can wear this outfit all the way into the 70 degrees and all the way into the sub-zero temperatures with basically one jacket and one major vest is an outer layer. Outer layer jacket, outer layer vest. Everything else, insulation. Okay? One jacket, one vest, everything else, layers of insulation that I can change out whenever I want to. It's a system, and it's flawless. Now, when it comes to my pants, I spend 99% of my time in exactly what I'm wearing, cargo pants. And if I have to add a pair of thermals under them, I do. Or when I'm hog hunting here, now that I'm down in Georgia, 99% of my hunting pants will end up being, instead of being like these are a green cargo pant, they're going to be the Wrangler nylon pant. Again, because of being in Georgia, I need quick dry. The heat down here is a whole different ball game. But for all my Midwest hunting, I still feel that just any pant you want is going to work fine, but I do have a preference. I have owned these now, I've only worn these probably, I want to say 20 days in the field. But they've held up incredible. These are the Sitka Timberline pants. Okay, I love these. And I bought them for two reasons. Not because it said Sitka. I could care less, obviously. I don't care about that at all. I wanted the waterproof knee, and I wanted the waterproof butt. Those were the important factors to me. Those things right there. None of it, the rest of it mattered. But when I'm boning deer out on the ground, I want the waterproof knee. So I can be down next to them and taking those animals apart, kneeling in blood, kneeling in cold, wet ground, in the rain. I have that waterproof knee is very important to me. The waterproof butt is very important for the fact that a lot of the places I would hunt in Midwest states, Kansas to Missouri, things like that, I would be sliding down these water cuts that would go in there, and they'd be 12, 15 feet deep trenches that are undercut that you basically had to use a rope and slide down and climb up. But sliding down that on your butt in regular pants, your butt's soaked and dirty. With the waterproof butt, that's not a problem. So that's why I particularly bought these, are for those out-of-state trips. That's the only time I wear them is on my out-of-state hunts, and only in certain conditions because they're expensive. They're like $259. Not cheap, not even a little bit, but they're fantastic. The quality of these is amazing. So if I had to buy one hunting pant that I was going to wear all the time, all year long, and it was going to be my only hunting pant, which I don't own things like that. I hunt in whatever I want to wear, mostly being Walmart type stuff. But if I were to buy the ultimate hunting pant, it would be these, Sitka Timberlines. Hands down. Best pant I've ever owned. I love the zipper pockets. I love all the pocket layout you have everywhere on here. There, you got them here in the side pockets. You got main pockets here that also zip. Everything about this pant is absolutely flawless. I just can't say enough good things about it. And like I said, they're thin enough to wear early season and thick enough to have that good factor for you late season. And they will work just phenomenal. I just can't say enough good things about them. Mine are a little oversized so that I could wear them over all those layers and things like that for cold weather stuff. But phenomenal pant. Just a phenomenal, excellent pant. And then, so that basically, when you put those together and you take those Sitka Timberline pant, which like I said, amazing, and you take that Columbia Sender jacket and you pair it with a good quality vest, whoever makes it, this one's the Kuiu one, you pretty much have your ultimate outfit there. Some additional things that I like, I always have a neck warmer in my pack, one or two. The difference with having that on your neck is tremendous. Being able to also pull it up over your head under your hat to protect your ears and use it almost like a balaclava, like this, is amazing to be able to have that functionality or to use it as a neck warmer. Love it. Any stocking cap you want. I recommend stocking caps, okay? A lot of people like the little beanie caps and things like that or whatever they call them. That's fine, but when you use a beanie cap, you only get one layer over your ears, okay? When you use a stocking cap and you pull it down and then flip it up, now you can have two layers over your ears to keep you much warmer, okay, and around your head, so they're much warmer. I much prefer an actual cap like this, pulled down and doubled up, so you get all that extra protection when you want it. When you don't, you just pop it right out of there. Again, versatile, easy, simple. I don't ever go in the woods without having these with me. Often, even in the early season, you will need these during October You know, in October in Michigan, a lot of those days in northern Michigan where I was, in October, you might be getting into the teen temperatures at night. You know, so when you get out there in the morning, it might be in the teens and then get up to 70 degrees during the day. That's a very valuable one. Hand warmer muff is also a great addition into this feature. They are simple, they're effective, and you just take this here and we're going to put it around. We live in a right-handed world and I'm a left-hander, so everything takes second. Okay, and then you just snug her up and you have a hand warmer muff right here. Put your hands in there and it's nice inside. There's a bunch of people to make these. This was made by Fred Asbell from Asbell Products. It's amazing. It's my favorite one. But now I have my hands together and they're warm and I don't have to use, I don't have to wear gloves. I don't ever want gloves on my shooting hand and I don't like them. I don't like to hunt with gloves on, period, ever. These keep me nice and warm in here. Now, I know I said that and I just showed you I pulled gloves out of that jacket. I'll show you why in a minute. But I like this, that it keeps it nice and warm here. My hands are there and they're also together. So all that heat is there and I only have to use one chemical pack if it's, you know, again, I hunt Michigan and there's a lot of times I'm out there when it's 10 degrees or 10 below, either way. Being able to throw one hand warmer chemical pack inside of here heats both my hands up really good. I like that factor a lot. And I like the tighter cuff on here because it seals that wind out and keeps it nice. So just something simple like this. Again, there's a bunch of people that make them. Sitka has one that I really like and will someday probably own, would have, but again, now I hunt most of my time in the south and don't need it. But these things are excellent. With the gloves, I do not like wearing gloves, but I do have I'm either wearing these super thick jersey gloves. These are not regular jersey gloves. You can see they're thick lined. They're a lined jersey glove, okay? But they fit my hand really well, and they're like double thickness or triple thickness of regular jersey gloves, and they're really warm. I like them, okay? But they give me dexterity still to be able to manipulate sticks and stands and things like that. So those are good. I'll wear these when I walk in and out of the stand if I need to, or heading into the woods and coming out. Hanging stands, these are what I'm usually wearing. They're simple, they're effective. Now the other gloves that you saw on my vest, I will show you how that works. So we're up there, we have our vest on, and we're hunting. So what I do is I have that in here. Again, I don't want to shoot with gloves on. Now, if it's not cold enough for me to bring that muff, these are just a pair of redhead fleece-lined gloves, but they're big, okay? That's what I like. They're big and loose. Look at how loose this is on my hand, okay? They're big, they're floppy, okay? They're very, very loose. I could never hang a stand with these. They're just too not hang-a-standable. They're just too, like I said, they're bulky and kind of that kind of thing. But I bought them that way on purpose. They fit loose. I can leave them in my pocket. So I put my hands in my gloves, bow hanging next to me in a tree, and my hand goes in my pockets like this. And they're in there and they're set. And so what I can do is I can take this, pull my hand out, kind of use it like almost a hand warmer. So there's nothing in the fingers. Same on this side. They're there if I need them. If I have to pull them out and use them for something, my fingers are, but they're barely in them. And then that way they sit in there like that. Well, I can take these and I can put them in my pockets in here. I got double the protection, okay? My hands are in there and warm, but they're in my pocket, giving me all that extra insulation. But when I need to, if I push against my jacket, so if I see a deer coming in, all I got to do is push against my jacket and my hands come right out and the gloves stay in my pockets. Okay, they don't leave. They stay right in there. So a hand goes in, stays in there kind of loose, goes in this way, stays in there kind of loose and set. Still got mobility in my fingers to do whatever I need. Put them in my pockets just like this. And then as the deer come by, I just push against the outside of my thing, and then when they come out, my hands are now free for me to be able to do what I want to. If I'm holding my bow and that deer comes in, he's not ready, I can keep my tabbed finger hand warm here in this pocket with that glove there and just wait until that shot opportunity comes, pull my hand out, and then I'm ready to. If he's taking too long and it's bitter cold and his hand's getting cold, I will grab my quiver, which is on the side of my bow, and hold that bow here, put this hand in here and warm it up for a while. But I have that extra insulation of that glove right there. So that's why I use this system of these gloves, and they pretty much live in this vest. They don't come out, they stay here with this vest all the time, and then that way I have them. So that's the system. That's basically everything I got in a nutshell. But I love these, like I said, the Ascender jacket. I have 4 of them. This Kuiu vest, I got another one right here that I've never even worn before. Works excellent. If I had to put an addition into this, it would be quality rain gear. Okay, good quality rain gear. This is quality rain gear is everything. This is my First Light setup, and this is my Boundary Storm Tight pants, and this is the Vapor Storm Light jacket. I think they call what do they call this thing? It's a where's the name tag on here? Let me look. Somewhere in here is the name tag right here. This is a Vapor Storm Tight jacket. And that's what they call this. Vapor Storm Tight jacket. I've been wearing this for many years. Probably 6-7 years now. It started to finally get a rip here in the back of the neck on here, just like that, but it's not hurting anything because it's under the hood and waterproof. But this jacket is big enough to go over whatever clothing I'm wearing. It weighs next to nothing, and it folds down very, very compact. But I can put this on over all my clothes. It's rain gear. Got a little noise to it dry, but when it's wet, it's dead silent. If you're in my Patreon channel and you watch all my hunting vlogs, you see me wearing this stuff out there quite a bit. But this First Light Vapor Storm Tight jacket, it folds down so compact. I mean, it just packs down to literally nothing. It is so just little, and I mean, it's just awesome. I love this. And then I wear that with the First Light Boundary Storm Tight pant, best rain pant I've ever had. And actually, before I had those Sitka Timberline pants, I would wear these to slide down all of those cuts and those washes because they're waterproof. And I basically lived in these my first few years hunting in Kansas. But these pants are incredible. I love the long side vent on them here where you can actually put your feet right through them. You don't got to take your boots off. These things are incredible. I've done reviews on these like, I don't know, 6-8 years ago. But I'll link it at the end of this for you. But just an incredible rain pant. First Light Boundary Storm Tight pant. Yes, they still make it. But again, Kuyu's got great stuff. I mean, I don't care if it's Frog Togs. Just some kind of rain gear is good. Hat-wise, my favorite, the Outdoor Research. This is OR Outdoor Research Seattle Sombrero. It is Gore-Tex, and it is big rimmed. Look at that, baby. Look at the size of that brim on there. I love it because it keeps all that water from running down my back and my neck. Everything about it is fantastic. It's big, but it does, when I draw, it just kind of kinks out of the way. My bowstring just kind of kinks it right out of the way like that, so it's not an issue for me. It's just so soft and flexible, and you could also put it up if you want it up on one side. Say me as a lefty for this side, I can put it like this, and then I can draw and not have any issues. So you can do whatever you want to with it, but it's a fantastic hat. When these first came out, they were like this one right here. I think I paid well over $100 for back in the day. Now they're like $50, $59, and there's a bunch of different colors. So that would be my advice, to get a good set of rain gear as well too. But other than a rain gear, other than that setup, a good outer layer vest, a Columbia Ascender jacket, and a pair of pants, whatever your favorites are. These ones here would be my favorite. I don't care what yours are. Just a decent overlaying pant that's going to have what you're looking for. Not thick, not too bulky. Again, you add your insulation in the insulation layers that you're putting on here. Those can be sweatpants, whatever you want. But something that's going to be a durable outer layer that you're looking for here like that. So that's the video for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.